Welcome back to the channel. Now clearly the people of Retreat Westmoreland are fed up with the administration and the way they are handling the drought that is taking place and affecting certain parishes on the Jamaican island. And the people must say, with the $80 million with them here, so the government are get to people that are not actively working for the government, they must say, how come no infrastructure has been put in place for these parishes? And the people must also say, no a drought. And soon it will be the rainy season. And while the place are go through drought now, no infrastructure has been put in place. And then soon you hear some of these places that experience what? Flooding. I'm going to say what and they will continue to reason nation. Look and listen.
Inspector Kaya Williams, acting zone commander for Zone 4, Westmoreland Police Division. About 3:20 a.m. today, April 29th, 2024, residents of Retreat District, Little London, use fallen trees and debris to block section of the main road between New Hope and Nickel Spot. Information is that the residents are using this means to demonstrate that there is a need for water in the area. We have managed to clear the roadway to a single lane. We have spoken to the residents and they were reassured that they will be getting water sometime later today. That commitment was given from representative of the National Water Commission. We're still in the area monitoring the situation. Most of the residents have already dispersed and they are now waiting for water. We're waiting to get the roadway cleared to the level where it's in a position to be used by motorists traversing Solomon's as before.
We understand that somebody got injured, one of the trees, down trees, fell on a vehicle. You have any information on that?
Some motorist was traveling during the 3 a.m. period, and where he ran into one of the fallen trees. His vehicle was damaged. He sustained slight injuries, and he was transported to the Salomar General Hospital where he's being treated at this time.
Do you have anybody in custody as it relates to?
No one is in custody at this time because, as I said, it was basically a peaceful demonstration. A few persons were seen and spoken to. So no one is in custody thus far, but we're monitoring the situation. And they were warned not to take matters into their own hands.
Now, keep in mind, it's not about who should I do it. Because people are going to say infrastructure wasn't put in place by the previous administration. But keep in mind, when people hear about how much millions is being spent to individuals, are given to individuals, salary, and the increase for parliamentarians, and the minimal increase given to civil servants, the people are saying, are the concern of the people not important to the state? The people are saying, on an island surrounded by water, the state couldn't serious about agriculture when there are no infrastructure being put in place for either utilize the numerous amount of wells that are across the Jamaican island, the numerous amount of springs that are also across the Jamaican island. I want to know saying a lot of these residential buildings and communities being built across the island. The infrastructure being put in place in these places is that wells are being located and that is being used for water in these places, just like in Canada. You have to say, in these rural parishes, there are no wells. So how come in a history books back in the days, then they show you say most of these settlements, and as we know, people have been settled across all 14 parishes of Jamaica for quite some time. Settlements, one of the essential infrastructure needed in those times for a settlement or a community was a well for water. If you go into these places, all country people tell you say the well them used to dead so. In some instances, the well them not dry up. The water has been diverted. Go to certain big pipes so that them can say them go pipe the water to certain communities. With all of the things that we hear, the government of Jamaica try to implement all the first world technologies and technological advances. I want to hear them make certain strives where things like water is concerned for these rural parishes. Things that we see places like Las Vegas, Nevada. Las Vegas is in a desert. It's a place where I experience drought a large percentage of the time. But they have hotels and casinos and people living there. Sometimes, if you look on TV, you might only see the casinos and the hotels. There are a whole heap of suburbs in Las Vegas. A whole heap of people live there. Same thing with California. But they have put infrastructure in place. And I will tell you about California. Some people say California was once upon a time an island. I know about that now. But California way bigger than Jamaica. I would assume. We never do no geological survey, but just by how it look. So the people might ask, what the government to do with Jamaican taxpayer money? Just a pay a politician? Because they must say them not see it in the infrastructure. They must say them not see it in a better roads and road maintenance. And the people must say, there are two sides to the coin. After certain parishes experience certain issues with drought, when it is the rainy season, certain places experience situations with flooding. Why is it that preparations and drain maintenance and drain cleaning is always being done in the rainy season or right before the rainy season starts? Why is no work done and infrastructure put in place while them say the country go through drought? Why aren't the gullies cleared and maintained during the time when there's not heavy rainfall going on? When it is easier for these things to be done? At the same problem the people must say them have with the infrastructure and proper planning. The government say them plan to be a transparent government. And all the opposition is doing is pointing out, say, that none the people don't know. That are going over this and the people never know. This and that and the people don't know. The people want to know what going on with the infrastructure. No. The roads have been cleared. And I guess the state has sent Ward Commission in the area for, help our residents. And next thing is, we don't know what was the issue. Why they never forward earlier. Why is it that people had to resort to a protest to get the attention of the state when we just recently have local government elections? What are these councillors and what them people do? So therefore, the people now ask themselves this question. If we can just have local government elections where people campaign and walk through all different parts of rural Jamaica, go link up all different type of people and tell them to come, vote for them. How is it that when situations like this take place, you can't call your MP and your councillor and your MP and your councillor deal it for you? whether or not their party is in power. Why the people don't have to do this? Just to get the attention. That's the next thing that people don't like. I feel like people need to ask them officials or something. What do really do? Talk to me in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, let's pass through. Click the subscribe icon and the bell icon, and of course, put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share and tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them to check out the channel, check out the reasoning, and also do a join the discussion, the comment section up 24/7. It never lock it. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there. And we can continue the reason via the comment section. Now a quick recap. The people have retreat in Westmoreland. We're fed up with the way the state was handling the drought. And since clearly they have got the attention of the state, and the state is now talking with people. Trucks were seen around there, and roadways were cleared once again. Talk to me in the comments section. Tell me what you think. And to the reason again, live on pastor and stay tuned.